Check, check. What's up, guys? Anybody out there today? Got a little one pocket action with Ryan and Fast Joey. Looks like Ryan's already running a couple balls here. See if I can't get the score right. It looks like Joe definitely has one. I think Ryan just ran a couple. All right, away we go. Ryan chose not to be very aggressive there. I think he's in a position playing this game that if he just doesn't make mistakes, he's supposed to win. Joe is a fireballer. He is a pure shooter. And he'll be looking to shoot more often than not. Although he has learned the game a little more than he used to know it. So you'll get to see him doing a little bit of moving around, a little moving, a little shaking. Donning the Q and Cushion t-shirt today. Big fans of that place. Q and Cushion's old school kind of pool hall up in North County. Guys up there are awesome. Chris and Carrie. Or Craig. Chris. I'm a big fan of the place. I've gambled in there a few times and like hanging out up there. Just a good feel of a place. Well, he got double kiss there and is going to get shot at. Joe was able to hold that ball real nice, man. Amateur like myself would have over hit that ball. Joe's nice little stroke, though, was able to hold it. It's going to enable him to pick up a couple more balls here. At least get the game tied up. Looks like we're going to bring it to around 4-4. With a chance for another one. I think this would be the end of the line here. I don't think he's going to unload here, but you never know. Yeah, I didn't think he'd unload there trying to draw back into those balls. So, old Joe has got himself a 5-pack. He's got himself the lead. He wired up these balls at Ryan's hole, and Ryan's probably going to bank this 14 at it, unless he had 2 rails to the 11. Oh, no, there's a spot ball I wasn't aware of. That ball will be going to his hole, and the cue ball coming behind those balls up table. Nope, he didn't let it go enough. So what are we going to see here, folks? Anybody got a guess? 2 rail on the 7? That's my guess. I guess he can draw the cue ball out of the scratch. Doesn't look like it was a big... I don't know. It's all right. All right, so Joe elects to put a ball on his side as opposed to clogging up the balls that all go to Ryan's hole. I don't know. I kind of like playing the clog up the balls first kind of thing. So now Ryan did it for him. So Joe could actually kick this ball here, which he did. Didn't do too bad. But I think Ryan's going to go ahead and shoot the 7 ball. I don't see why not. He might even be able to play position on this 14. Oh, he went ahead and played position as a bank. They say on these diamonds there's no point in trying to hold the cue ball. Just go ahead and go the extra rail. So that's about what he did there. He just let his stroke go and made the ball and left himself this nice little bank, which he's probably a decent percentage to make it or hang it. Once again, didn't get the cue ball protected up there. He elected to just roll at pocket speed. A little different for Ryan than what I expected. I expected him to kind of, he likes to go at things a little bit more than that usually. But we got the game tied up at 5-5 with 5 balls on the table. Ryan's got one hanging. Joe's going to have to go ahead and dump here. Not sure what, why, or how he elected to do that. So I bet Ryan will let this one out. I'm pretty sure he'll work to come around behind these balls. He's coming up short again. I mean, he's going to have a shot, but once again, he came up short. So is he going to go the 2-railer on the 2 ball or the 2-railer on the 9 ball? Be fun to see what he figures out here. He's a fun player and he likes to let it go. So he's going for the 2-railer. No cover. Didn't hit it real good. If he would have, he might have sold out actually if he'd have hit it really good. The cue ball might have been behind those balls and Joe might have been shooting at his hole. Imagine Ryan will bank the 9. Certainly doesn't have to, though, if he's going to try to play this mistake-free kind of style here. Yeah, you can elect the safer route. Stick Joe on the end rail, scramble the balls up there a little bit, make sure Joe can't beat him in one turn. I don't know. I think you just have to bank this ball out of here a couple rails. 3 rails. I don't think you want to try crossing that for anything. I think you hit it great. Other than not freezing him to the end rail there. Close enough, though. Alright, let's see if Ryan opens up here a little bit. He's got a 2-railer on the 9 he can hold. He's got a 1-railer on the 15. I don't know if he can really hold that cue ball anywhere nice. Boy, he's really playing safe today. He's really playing kind of a can't-lose style here today, which is a little different than what we're used to seeing. Not looking to take any big chances here. Of course, when I say that, he's going to try to cross this ball. And drills it for the game winner, I guess. I thought he still needed another one. Alright, Ryan's up 1-0. Looks like Joe had the first break. Not sure if Ryan gave it to him or they flipped a coin. But here we go. Ryan's going to be breaking here. This table, if you get the balls to open up good, you can get one hanging here lately. You can get him close. We'll see if Ryan puts us out about 6 inches off that rail. Pretty good spot out there. And here he's going to go into these balls. He's going to get some good action in out of this rack. A lot of balls moving. He didn't get one right next to his pocket, but boy, he got him pretty close. And he doesn't have Joe in any big trouble right now. But have fun at trivia. See you, Daniel Simon. don't know if Ryan can afford to try to cross either one of these balls. You could thin the 14 and come in behind these balls over there by his side pocket, protecting your 8 ball and your 1 ball and things over here. I don't know about pulling out any kind of a great bank out of this. Is he looking at a 2-rail kick into it? I don't know. There's even a 1-rail bank on this 14 maybe that looks better than that to me. This looks scary for a double kiss here. Alright, yeah, he tried for the 2-rail kick and man, it worked out great. I need to maybe learn that shot. Cue ball made its way up table. Now Joe's got a shot here. He absolutely can shoot this ball. And I don't see really why he won't. So he is he did. I don't think the 9-2 is wired to his hole. I think it's wired to hit high. So I don't think that's an option. I don't know where he's going to get safe. I think he's in a little bit of heat here. He can cross this 13 and run the cue ball up behind the 15 and try to get that 13 down there by his hole, leaving Ryan some pretty ugly shot selections. Looks like he's going to hit the 4 into the 10 and try to clear these 2 balls without selling out. Well, he's not going to like the end result of this. The cue ball's going to be up behind that 4 ball at best, with the 10 ball floating over in front of his hole by this 8 ball. And at worst, he's going to make this 8 ball. So, an ugly place for Mr. Evola to be here. When he came into the stack there after Joe made that ball, I think he needed to come up table, bounce off the end rail, back down, try to get behind those balls as opposed to going into them. The direction he headed into them didn't seem like there was a path for the cue ball to get out behind anything. At least not to me. JB, I do not believe there is a spot. I think they're playing even, but I'm not sure about that, sir. Yeah, I don't have any advice here for him. He's not in a good spot here. Not in a good spot. You know, and he did pretty well. I mean, he hit that ball really close, and I guess he could have got a couple. Looks like the 6 might have gone, so I guess it was worth the risk there. But Ryan's going to see if he can't make him pay for this. Took the easy one, left himself another easy one. There's not a real easy leave here for a rookie. We'll see if Ryan can find himself some shape on something. Looks like he'll just kick this 5 ball out of town now. Maybe double kiss it over to his side a little bit. Kind of like that. Get real aggressive with that ball and you end up leaving up some banks. But you kick it nice and gentle over like that with a little touch of outside English, and that ball will just kind of kick down the rail a little bit for you. Every now and then, if you hit it perfect, you can make it. You can get close to your hole. If there's a stack there and other things blocking it, you know, you can be a little bit more aggressive with it. Nice little shot by Joe, trying to protect his little 5 ball there. Didn't put Ryan in any real danger because I think you can still see the 4 ball real nicely. There's nothing really. He just can't be real offensive here with anything that I see, which is always a good place to put Ryan. Although he's looking every which way he can. I don't know what he sees. You know, if he thinks he can shoot the 11 with straight high off the 2 and bank it over to his hole with the cue ball continuing forward. But now he's looking like he's jacking up like he's going to pop it. Wow. So, yeah, so he read the balls real well. Got them all over there by his side. He's got Joe in a peculiar spot. I imagine we'll just see a 2 ball bank over into the 6-ish kind of area and maybe try to put the cue up under the 5-9. This isn't going to be easy. He's going to go high. Yeah, it's not the easiest one to measure out, and you really got to stroke and put a high ball on it to get that ball to really just grab and go. If you kind of punch it, that ball jumps up there real quick and easy like. Not in a good spot. I'm always excited to see some good one pocket. This isn't the best technical one pocket. It's a good, solid blend of some shooting and some moving. Just fun to watch. They both play fairly quick, and it's just not going to be real boring. They both have some good skill at what they do. Joe's a little bit more of a fireballer, a little more of a shooter. Ryan's got some defensive game. Whether or not he elects to use it is always a different story. All right, so to clear this ball, he's looking to go ahead and shoot in this bank. Looks like his plan worked nice. Oh, no. I think he froze himself to that ball. I don't think he can shoot the 7 anymore. I think he's going to have to either thin this and run into the 15, or if he can shoot the 15, just go ahead and shoot the 15 and just leave the cue ball frozen right there. Or kind of just draw it back to right where it is now is even another way. Yeah, I don't know where he's looking over this way. I don't know. Yep, you gotta go look that way, son. Oh, he's gonna try to kick this ball, is he? Oh, is he just taking a foul? That's okay. I just don't really see a need for it. It's a very, very effective shot, but I think he could have done just about as well, just drawing straight back from the 15 and not having to give up a ball. He could have put straight high or high left on that 15 and rolled the cue ball dead forward. Using the 13 and 2 and 11 as blockers. So I just don't know that he needed to give up a ball there. Although, like I said, he did put him in a nasty spot. There's not a lot of places for Joe to get out of this right here. I don't know if he'll look at, something really ugly like 3-rail in that 15 with some high ball, trying to get to the end rail and maybe get, a triple up. With that ball hanging, it's not going to be hard from too many spots. He let the 3-railer rip, and he got the cue ball back behind the 3, and he's got him tripled up. He did really good there. Really good there. If he would have hit it touch more pocket speed, he could have gave him an A+. Instead, he's got an A-. And I don't know if you can see this whole 4 ball, then he's gold. If you can't see the whole 4 ball, could give Joe a way out of this mess. All right, he did pretty good. It's going to be hard to find another triple up spot here. He doesn't have anything really to fire at his hole here. There might be a pathway for that ball right in front of him, but I certainly wouldn't want to count on it. And I don't see it either. I don't see how it's possible. This ball's not back cutting either. I think I might play off the 3 to the end rail by that chalk and hope that the 3 becomes a triple up ball. So off the 3, put the cue ball to the end rail by that chalk and hope the 3 pops out off the rail so that you have the cue ball 3 ball 14-1 as a 3-ball combo. There's no future in that shot. Well, as I say that, there's his future. Might have been the best thing he could have done. Oh, fast Joey, Joe Evola, author of The Old Hustlin' Gotten. Looking around town, Trying to see. Oh no, I'm sorry. We got Ryan shooting now. Joey left him down there, so Ryan's looking around town at what's going to do the most damage. What can he do? I don't like this. I just don't like it. He raised up the back of his stick and hit it dead, 1000% perfect. But boy, that looked a little scary to me. I thought he was going to kind of stroke, pop the ball, something like that, which could have caused some squirt and some crazy things to happen. But that was not the case. He put it pretty nice and controlled. Got himself a couple of balls. He's still running. Looks to take control of this game quite nicely. And I imagine he's... Oof. Boy. Kind of bunted that ball.
Quiddly.
Yep.
See it?
It was a little bunt shot. You friggin' missed it by a foot. I did, but you missed it by like a foot. I don't know. It didn't look good. Nope, but I think you're okay. Five-3 ball game. Fast Joey with the bank. Dry pops? Oh. He found the hole for it. He gets to shoot again. 6 ball. I don't know if it goes by it. It does not. Oh, no bueno. He left Ryan a bank. Ryan is going to shoot it. Maybe run the cue ball into the 6 ball in case he makes it to shoot the 7, which will give him number 6 and number 7. If this ball drops, it stayed a little high, though. Joe's going to have to shoot this ball, I think, unless he likes to cross this 7-9er out of here, which I don't believe he will. Oh, no. He looked like he was lining up a kick on the 9, which I can't approve of. He's going to leave a bank almost no matter what he does, I believe. I was pretty sure. Now we know for a fact. Well, Ryan did not hit it. He fell right into old Fast Joey's trap. Joey's going to sink this 7 ball, and I think he'll get the cue ball up high enough to go ahead and take care of the 9 as well. His little run might end after that, as he makes me look stupid by missing the bank shot. Anybody's guess what's next? Are we going to see a shot at the 6 here with a sellout? Nope. We're going to see a shot at the 9. Yeah, Ryan probably won't pick to be aggressive here for any reason. Sitting on a 5-4 score. Putting him down here on the end rail, making things tough on him. All right, Ryan, are you going to let this one go or no? You going to let this one go? He did. And it went straight in the hole. So Fast Joey gave that ball up to make it a 6-4 score for Ryan. Don't think Ryan's going to do anything other than punch this ball over into the 3 ball and leave the cue ball there. Not providing much for Mr. Evola. Well, he didn't do too bad there. He's going to need to get these balls in play if he's going to want to win the game here. I don't think Ryan's going to get real aggressive here. It looks like the 9 ball would have to go almost in the side pocket to get close to his hole. And I don't think he wants to run the risk of leaving some shots here for Joe. So I don't see any real point in getting real aggressive here. If he hadn't any time earlier. Yeah, something simple. Clog him up, leave him on the end rail. Take away a couple bank alleys. See if Joe. I imagine there's no reason he's not going to shoot this 9 ball. Just straight top English. Roll it to his hole. Instead, we'll go ahead and 2-rail kick the ball to his hole amazingly. I don't know if he sold out or not. The 6 goes. I don't know why he didn't bank that ball. Oh, all right. I didn't see the trap, but Ryan fell right in. Well, what's old Joe got here? If he cuts this 9 and doesn't pocket it, he might leave Ryan another rocket shot. He overcut it and left the cue ball over here, but he still might have left Ryan a shot if he chooses. I don't think he will. Yeah, he might actually. See, this one you'd probably leave the cue ball, the same side of where it is now. Maybe up there by that chalk, some kind of ugly cut, but go ahead and cut this ball, bank it back towards your hole like this. Yeah, just like that. So now he's real straighted on the 6, which is not attractive. Cutting that 3 in is not real attractive. You gotta let the cue ball go a little bit. Cutting the 11 certainly doesn't look like fun. It's a sellout. So yeah, and going at this 6 ball straight in like this is not easy. Yep, so I like that shot. I don't know about shooting this one. I don't know. I might just draw the cue on the side rail here. I don't like that. They sold out. Yep. I didn't see a winner in that one. Joe's flirting with the old side pocket over there. Came up just a C hair short. Still got himself a little shot 6 ball to get on the 9 afterwards, but he's not going to shoot it. Or is he? You have to shoot that ball. And he hit it pretty good. A nice outcome. Ryan will get to dig it. Can you dig it? I think he can dig it. He dug it. Joe's looking at the 3-railer before the 6 ball even stops. I think the 1-railer on the 6 is a little more of the answer. Letting this ball go with that 6 ball to bank for Ryan just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. If he had let that ball go a little more, it could have been bad for him, but he did all right with it, so he's just going to get this ball punched over there. I don't know, what do you guys think here? Well, guys, I think we got a few more people coming in. I'm going to get a few more things ready. Enjoy the One Pocket Show here. I'll be back to tell you a little bit more. If you have any questions or want me to talk about anything, just fire it away at the chat, and I'll be back, guys. Uh-oh. You can see the 15, I think, the whole thing. Ryan's not happy. He's pounding the stick into the ground. Means Joe's about to two-rail put this 15 up near the 12 ball. Unless, of course, he's not. Which there's no way he's not. There's no way he's trying to cross this 12 ball or bunt it to the end rail. I don't know what is going on here. Ryan is having a field day. I don't think anything could have made Ryan happier. Joe's going to end up right between those two pieces of chalk on the end rail, I would think. No. So, according to Joe's logic, we're banking the 1. Otherwise, I would say we're putting the 15 ball up between the first and second diamond and the cue ball on the end rail. Maybe between the second and third diamond, somewhere right around that range, right around the second diamond. You got to get that ball away from there. There's no future in this shot. Alright, so 9 off the end rail. You can hit this all the way down and still cut the 15 ball in. Almost like that. Just a little too much, but he left the cue ball really good. He's going to leave Joe a very difficult decision. Joe shoots this ball. He's going to lose the game. Unless he makes it, of course. But his other option isn't that good either. It isn't that great either. So, you could 2-rail or just 1-rail like soft kick at the 15. Might be a good shot right here. You could bank the 12 out with some high English and run the cue ball kind of, back up near the 10 ball, which I don't like. It's a lot to do. That's what he tried to do. I didn't like it. It's just a lot to control. Ryan needs several balls. I wouldn't be shocked if he shot this 9 instead of the 15. I think that's what I might have tried. Now, I don't have quite that stroke that he's got right there. So I might have banked the 9 ball and tried to put the cue ball up on the end rail. And it looked like it was a pretty difficult shot to get around. I mean, it looked like a pretty easy shot to hit and a pretty difficult shot to defend against. I mean, there's the 3 balls right there are sitting there pretty big. Even if you run into them, you still create more damage down towards your hole. And you had that ball sitting near your hole. So I might have banked the 9, especially being behind. But like I said, I don't have the stroke, and I don't play as good as he does. So he's probably right. He put the 9 ball by his hole. Joe's got a way to get it out. He's actually got a way to kick this to his hole if he really wanted to. The 12 ball does go to his hole, and so does a 10. That worked out well for him. That worked out quite well. So we have what do we got here? A 6. I can't tell here. It looks like a 6-5 score. Not sure why there's an extra ball, why the ball looks like it's stacked up there, though, if there's still a hole there for a ball. Wow. Nutted a 3-railer. Ooh, he sure thought he did. He sure thought he nutted that. He hit it really good. Joe's not sitting too pretty here. Now he hit that ball really nice. That might have just changed the little game here for him here. Whatever Ryan does, these balls are coming out and getting away from his hole a little bit. which is a little better for Joe. You know, Joe was sitting there. These balls were creeping up on Ryan's hole there, and it's like a python putting a stranglehold on you. The longer and longer you keep going like that, the worse and worse it gets. You got to do something to change the game. Change the table, change the furniture, get it done. Ryan's going to put the heat back on him. Or hit it really bad. I wonder if the 3-ball goes past the 10. If not, no harm, no foul. He won't have any danger. Don't think you'll see him rip at this. No real reason for it. I think you just push the 12 ball up on the 10 ball here. Try to leave the cue ball behind the 3. I didn't like getting any kind of aggressive there like that. I just think it wasn't doing anything for you. And, you know, you leave your opponent some choices. Yeah, so that one shot Joe made by freezing in the back of that 3-ball opened this all up and changed the game. Joe now has all the balls that go to his hole. He's got balls that bank. He's really got the table laid out much, much, much better for himself. It was laid out really bad for him there for a minute. But now he actually has a little bit of control and a little bit of danger, and Ryan's going to be defending for a few shots. I don't think we'll see Ryan with an aggressive shot here for a short time, unless Joe makes a mistake. Oh, does he catch a titty or not? I'm blocked by a head. I can't tell. Nope. Little trapola here for Ryan. What does he do? Either way he goes, he can give up a bank. Both balls banked back to Joe's hole. He is in a little trap here. He's looking over here. Yeah, he's trying to figure out a way out of this trap. He could 2-rail this ball to his hole, leave that cue ball right there on the end rail, forcing Joe a very long straight-in shot on that 3-ball. Man, if you leave that angle there, though, he is going to shoot, I think, because he can get more than one. I think if you're going to bank this ball, you're going to do something. Maybe even try to 2-rail the cue ball up onto that strike ball down there. Okay. Yeah, he didn't like it. He didn't want to give it up, but I think he did. This 3-ball is not quite what we'd call a hanger, but I'd be shocked if Joe didn't put this within that little 4-inch window in front of his pocket, and I'd say he's somewhere around 30% to make it. When I say make it, that includes hanging it. But nope. That's just not a real challenging bank for somebody who plays a lot of one pocket. It's something that you think you're going to hit fairly accurately. Some guys even play a little position off that ball. Like I said, Joe's more of a 9-ball player. While he's learning one pocket, that's a touchy little shot. He'll pick it up. So Ryan's got this table a little bit more out of danger. It was getting a little bad for him. Now it's a little more neutral, both sides, I would say. A little danger here. You can leave a cross bank. Yeah, if you hit it real good, you leave a cross bank. So Ryan's banking this stripe to his hole, I'd say almost without a doubt. And the way he banks, I would say that he's a high percentage to make it. I'm not sure why we're going for the 2-railer instead, but it's not a terrible shot either. I don't hit it as accurately, and that's why I may not elect to shoot it. I just don't know, though. That one railer just seemed logical to me. It just seemed almost straight, nice little straight poke that you can hit real accurately, especially the way Ryan banks. we're for sure going to see this 9-ball bank backs to Ryan's hole. Probably with a little draw for position on the 10-ball. I think just because that's the best way to make this ball. But he might look to go up table somehow. I just don't like it. He hit it really, really pretty, though. Pocketed the ball. Well, let's see here. What is that tied up at 6-6, which would be 12 balls with 3 on the table to bring it to 15. He's going to try for the bank on the 3. Holding it really well, and it's going straight for the pocket. Joe is going to have to fart this ball out the hole in order to have a chance to win this game, or jump the cue off the table because you're not going to be able to follow this in. Yeah. So I think Ryan, I don't know here. Yeah, he's going to go for the 5-10. 5 and 10. I think I might have shot the 3-ball, but I don't know. I know this is the easier way to probably get to. I just think, I don't know, I might have shot the 3. I don't know. Ryan's going to take a 3-0 lead. I'm not sure if I'm guessing they're just playing by the game here. Don't know what they're playing for, but you can assure it's something. Wouldn't be shocked if they switched to 9-ball after this next game or so. The deadly break coming up. High inside English. Cutting the head ball almost as thin as you can. Glancing off the second ball. Missing the corner ball as it heads to the end rail and back up towards the side rail. Finishing just around the third diamond. Leaving the ball in front of your hole, one high, one low. Not much path of a way for your opponent to get out of the break. As his opponent approaches the table, he searches for a way out just to survive. He comes up with a nice little way to save himself for a minute before Rye Diggity sticks the BBC back in him. He could bank this ball into the stack. He could bank it off the 1 towards his hole. He could just play position with the cue ball and lay the cue ball up on the side rail. He's got a lot of options here. Not sure which way he'll pick, but he likes to hit the ball. Okay, so he went even a little different route, went in bed. The only thing I don't like about this shot, which I've been employing a little bit more since I've met Ryan, is that you do leave your opponent to bank sometimes when you hit it too hard. All right, so he was unable to punish Joe with the master position that he had. Got a little aggressive with the cue ball and let things out. But he's got a chance here to put this 11 ball close to his hole. The 8 and 9 are a little doubled up, so he can spin out of this if he wishes. I could draw into the 8 ball, but I think that's tough. And that's what he tried, and it didn't work out well. Joe's got an 8-11 combo. It's a little close to the hole, and it shouldn't be a big problem. Although he made it 1. Ryan's going to shoot the 14, I guess. I don't know if he can stop himself. But if he can't, he could cut the 8 right between the rail and the 11. Pull both balls out. That could be his only other option. Unless he's just going to give the 11 and he can smoke it. A little low English, finishing the cue ball on the side rail while the 8 cuts the 11 in and going back to the table towards the 9. But I'm pretty sure he's going to cut the 14 in first. He's got to be a believer that he's not going to miss this ball. The only thing I don't like about it is I just don't think it gives you a second shot. I just don't, the penalty for missing it is probably 5 balls. The benefit for making it I just thought it was one, you know. And now he's left himself a place where he can't even get out of this. So now what are we going to see? Maybe a kick off the rail, off the 8 to drop the 11 ball. You could even do it with a little bit of speed, maybe. That might be the shot. You know, there's not a lot of stuff facing Joe's hole here, so opening up these balls by trying a 7-5 combo or something crazy just doesn't seem like the right thing. I'd leave him coagulated. I like the kick off the rail, off the 8, drop the 11, possibly getting the 8 closer to your hole or to the end rail. I wouldn't hit it so hard that it could leave a bank. Just try to get the cue ball down enough to pocket the 11. I don't know that you can catch the 8. I'm not positive about this shot, by the way, but that's what I see. It looks awfully interesting to me. I don't know that there's a lot of future in this one. Joe can be aggressive and cut the ball. He can be a little safer and bank this ball. He can be really safe and freeze the cue ball to the 15 right here. I think you at least bank this ball to your hole. I guess he didn't feel like it. So Ryan's got to kick at the 11 here. Either up table and come in behind it, or just right here off the side rail by the chalk. And the only thing I don't like about that is, well, he hit it good. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about it is if you hit the other side of it somehow, you just leave a shot and then they can run some balls and they're real close to it. But he hit that pretty sporty, but he's going to get it put right back again. Nope, he got himself a much. Oh no, Joe got it froze. Now, I guess he's going to have to kick at the 11 again. These guys are fun to watch, man. I enjoy watching them play. Joe, these guys are 2 low A players, 10 level players. Look at this shot. Scratch. Joe's going to elect to shoot it from behind the line as opposed to in the pocket where Ryan tried to hang it. Joe's got him good self to take himself a nice lead in the game here. Let's see if he can take advantage of this situation that he's got right here. It's a little risky. You know, if you don't pocket this or hang it, you run the risk of not getting any balls. I like making this 11. I think the 10 ball goes, so I might come around the table and try to get that. Yeah. All right, bank 14. Yeah, turn around. There you go. Bank the 14 ball. Just a touch of low right hand English into the 6. Now you bank the 12. I don't think any of those balls go. If I'm wrong, just shoot it, but it certainly doesn't look like they go to me. He's looking at the 4 ball like it does go, though. So, that changes things, folks. Now he's going to go ahead and get to pocket 13, pocket the 8, come over for the 6. Might even get another ball after that. Jacked himself off just a touch. I think he's all right, but now he's going to work the cue ball a little bit more. If he was a little thinner on it before he pulled it back, he could have came right across. Now he's no bueno. We're going to see a bank. I don't love challenging Ryan to shoot, but this 7 ball has got a pathway between the 1 and 9 to get pretty close, and you can put the cue ball on the end rail. You could also draw this ball back, but that could leave some banks as well. I think it'll hit the 1. I was wrong. He drilled it and has a beautiful shot at the 6. Will he play for another bank or just go ahead and take this ball? Wow. Joe's in shoot mode. He's going to take this game down, looks like. He's not wanting Ryan to shoot again. He finally cinched the ball. Ryan gives. Joe takes it down. So we have a 3-1 score. Ryan should be up 2 games. Let's watch old Joe break, and I'm going to go for a walk.
What's going on, Jody? Nope, Jameson is not here. Good evening, everybody. Gonna let Brennan take a little bit of break, and I'll come over and hang out with you guys. Feel like I've been so busy lately, I haven't had any time to hang out with y'all. Evening, Jason. Anybody have any big plans for the holiday weekend coming up here? Is anybody planning on coming down? Anybody have any grudge matches they want to get settled? Jason and I will do that. All right, let's yeah, we got that 1 to 3 here. Okay, let's get the ball count and updated here. Looks like Joey's got 4, and Ryan has 3. Someone asked earlier, actually it was quite a while earlier, what the spot was. These guys are playing even. I don't think anybody's made any adjustments since then. As of right now, it is unknown if we're going to have our standard bank ring game. I feel like the last couple of weeks we've had some other things come up. Haven't had a bank ring game in what feels like a while. But I hope we have one tonight. It should be fun. Looks like currently Ryan's got a bit of a problem here with Joey at the table. Dwayne, you're under house arrest. What the hell? You spent too much money at a pool league one night? Now you can't come out? That's no good, man. No Dwayne tonight, looks like. Yeah. You just made Brendan cry a little bit. Probably going to do some crazy doubles partners one pocket if you're not going to be here, Dwayne. It's no good, man. Sometimes sometimes she'll say that. Wow. That is a pretty important thing. You do got to keep her happy. That is for sure. Well, unless this ball sticks on the 9, and it looks like it probably did. It may not cost Joe as much as it maybe should have, but that's all right.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? Shut up!
I'm just catching up on some of the follows that we picked up over the last week that I haven't been here for. Ninja, if you're out there, thank you. We really do appreciate it. It does help us out.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? Shut up!
Good evening, Jerry. How you doing? Hopefully next week, Dwayne. Well, I hope to see you next week. You're going to Indiana. Are you still looking for a horse? Jerry, I thought you were going to come down last weekend. I don't remember seeing you here. Brian. Rye Dog with a little behind the back action there. Yeah, that was a nice little shot there. Good speed, thin cut. Play for the 9 here. Another one. I think he needs 1. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why he would have. We're gonna get one tomorrow, but the trainer took it from you. Oh well. Wow, look at this shot. Look at this shot. If that ball had gone, holy cow. A double kiss, 4-railer into the other guy's, into your own hole. Like, wow. That would be strong. And that one's not going to go. It's going to sit ugly. I think Ryan's just going to fight him here for the last ball and just give it up. I don't think he's going to try and get this ball out. Yep. It's going to go in and try and get it. Yeah, I really want to get under the cushion there, under the point. You need some Indiana money? Well, I think we're all going to do as much as we can to not give you any. I think you got the last 2 games. That ball's sitting a little goofy. I feel like he can't cross it. He's going to move it to his side, but I don't think it goes. Uh-oh. So is he just going to float this in, or is he going to try and dig out the 2 ball as well? There's a backup plan just in case. He just needs the 1. No, he's just going to take it, but he spun it out. He spun it out. It's no good. Yeah, thanks, Jason. I got a bunch of them here I like to play from time to time. I got a chance to play a whole lot of them. Playing one pocket, not a whole lot of craziness happens. I mean, some does. Uh-oh. Now they're fighting. Well, I must have the ball count wrong because there's only 1 ball left on the table. Ooh. Yeah, we're pretty standard little sound effects for when things go wrong or when things go right or crazy stuff happens, or sometimes players will start saying a bunch of, oh, this is not going to be good. And it's not a hanger, but it's no good. Well, I think he's going to be following this one in. Or jumping the ball off the table, depending on what his angle looks like. Yep, down he goes. A friend of mine showed me a variation on this double spot shot that is way more reliable than the way I learned it years ago. I wonder if Joey's not going to shoot that one. He's going to shoot a different one. So Joe needs 1, Ryan needs 2. Is he going for it, or is he going to play smart? Quote, smart. I don't know. Looks like he's lining up. He's playing the head ball. Maybe. Checking to see if they're froze. Yeah. Here we go. Is he going for it? Please go for it. He's really thinking about it. He did try it. He double banked it. Oh, wow. He got it.
How strong is that?
That's crazy. Yeah, the variation of the shot I learned was to play the back ball, but you also control the head ball too. And it goes entirely different from there. Like the way he played it, I think he got a little fortunate with the way the rear ball went, but you can see the head ball went straight to your opponent's hole, 1 rail. That's definitely no good. So Joe gets another game. He's just down 1 from here. Yeah, Dwayne, that was way risky. I am, honestly, I'm not a fan of the way he hit that. I mean, it worked out, but I mean, I think we can all agree that's not the way you want to play that. Coming to play me, Mike? I haven't played in a week. Okay, Ryan's off to the races early here. Joe tried a risky shot, which is probably why you're never supposed to shoot that ball right off the break. It just does kind of give up a bunch. I think Ryan's supposed to get at least 5 here. 6 if he can get on the bank, and then maybe the bank leads to the 1 after the fact. He might go for... Yeah, he's going to get under this one. Yeah, big. Jerry, if they had both fallen, Joe still would have won because Ryan needed 2 from there. So if they had both fallen, and the score would have been 8-7 in Joe's favor. Oh, wow. There's another nice little kick from Joe. I should be mistake-free, Mike? No, not even a little bit. I played a horrible 10-ball this week for the last week. Or the last week of my 10-ball league. But yeah, you know, I'll play. Oh, this is going to be costly. Ryan might get that game back right away in about 3 innings here. So I would imagine he'd play for the 11 ball next, but he forgot to hit it. He got there. Now he's going to try and figure out, can he open up another ball to shoot? He's got the 5, or he can bank the 7 if he doesn't like the 5. He needs 1. He doesn't have to get crazy, but he does need to protect his lead from here, that's for sure. Yeah, Mike, come on down. If we get nothing going on, you know I'll play. Doesn't bother me none. I do wish I had my cue back, though. Oh, wow. Okay. Still keeping the heat on. Yeah, that ball was going right in. Now Ryan's got, yeah, make your 1 ball. Just play the cue ball. Float it over to the right side rail. And there you go. Ryan gets that game back right away. This is an interesting cover of this song. I don't think I ever heard this one. Thriller cover by Scandroid. If you guys happen to be able to hear the music a little bit. Almost. Not frozen. that ball going to stay up? It does. Oh, I'm way behind on the ball count here. Let's get this caught up. Sorry about that. Taking care of some administration stuff. Looks like we had... I won't bore you with a bunch of stuff. The computer's acting a little funny. I'm trying to do some investigation work on it. But I can do that after the fact. I like how Brennan has fancy names for everybody. Always throwing up the nicknames in the player box. This is going to be a little thin. It's going to work out though. Well, maybe not. Joe might be able to get around and kick and stick that. No. I think that 9's too far out. And just try to go up underneath it there, but he might have actually gotten away with it a little bit. It's an interesting situation here. I mean, if I'm Ryan, I don't think I want to risk trying to go through that traffic crossing the 7 over. So you might be able to just send the 12 down a little bit. Bring the cue ball down between the 1 and the 7 maybe. And just kind of hope for the best. Yeah, this is a tricky little spot that Joe landed in. tricky little spot. I'm curious what his plan is here. Okay. Well, he's going to give up these 2 balls here. I can't imagine Joe's going to shoot this combination, but looks like I am dead wrong about that. He's going to do something with the cue ball. And make it. Holy cow, what a shot. What a shot.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
But, nope, the 9 ball did roll. Or not? Oh, I thought it might have rolled back onto the rail. I guess not. Either way, though, it's a great shot. Still puts Ryan in a bad spot. Looks like Joe's kind of running away a little bit with this this rack. It's not over by any means, but it's playing some good shots, including that one there. Oh, I thought that one was going to drip. It did not. Think it was going to go dead in the hole, and then in the last minute just decided to stiffen up a little bit. Meanwhile, he did get cover. Well, what I mean is he didn't leave Ryan a straight shot into his hole. I'm not sure Ryan has quite enough to get in there and do anything with the 2 ball. Looks like he's going to try and just, yep. Uh-oh. whoops. Oh, he overcut that one a little bit. All right, so he gives that one up. Brennan doing a little house cleaning there. We definitely do our best to try and keep the tables clean and in good playing condition because we're all pool players. We definitely like playing on clean equipment. Ryan really reversed the spin break on that one, didn't he? I need to figure this out. Why? Oh, darn it. I don't want to search in there. My goodness, what is all... What is going on with this PC right now? What is... Oh, it's not even right now. Well, I think it's hosed. That's great. Ice cream sandwiches are not dinner. Yeah, that sounds like it would be. Good Lord. That would be strong for sure. Well, that was an interesting try, but it's going to cost them a little bit. Wow. You got, that was a bad bump. Bad bump. Well, this is great. Half of my computer is frozen right now. That's not good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff. Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on here. After this rack, I think I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Definitely having some some odd PC issues here, fellas. After this, oh wow. All right. Yeah, give me just a minute, guys. I gotta restart. We'll be right back, guys. I got to restart the thing, and my computer's half frozen, and it's not going to go well for the rest of the night. So, give me just a minute. Watch your notifications, and we'll be back online in just a couple of minutes.